love of wrestling, go to We Love Wrestling.
What it do, Nicole?
What up?
Chilling, chilling, chilling. A lot going on this week in wrestling, you dig?
There has
Well,
been.
I mean, we only, January 17th and everything been cracking off?
And people are wilding.
They wild. Well, how do you feel about what's been going on in wrestling?
Um, I like it. Obviously, makes everything interesting. I like when there's stuff in wrestling going on that has to do with wrestling, not no outside BS. People just going in there trying to make money, doing the graphs real good. That's what I like to see.
How would you like to see? So, a lot
That's
of
what I like to
debuts,
see.
a lot of debuts happened this week.
Shoot.
A lot of people showing up. So, I'm gonna ask you, what was your favorite debut?
I am torn. I really liked, obviously, TNA was cooking. TNA Hard to Kill was a really great pay per view. They should be very proud of themselves. Um, got to give a shout out to Ash by Elegance. Excited to see where that goes.
Are you?
I am because I am one of those people who, I mean, I was never like a huge Dana Brooke fan, but I appreciated her.
Oh,
And I feel like she just, tried her best. And she really cared about, wrestling and stuff like that. And that's what I like. So I'm going to give her a shot. Um, Obviously, Nick popping up, to scare a little Lucy boy at Hard to Kill was fun. I might like him popping up at New Japan a little bit more because
I
those
like
are some people that I'm really excited to see him tussle with. But then again, at the same time, he has a whole list of folks at TNA that I would like to see him cook with.
so Ash by Elegance, Dana Brooke. I mean, that now at this point, because of what everybody said about her, she has to, she got to show and prove. Because if she go over there to Impact and she don't show and prove, like everybody said, give her a chance, then it's gonna be an issue, right?
Yes. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm going to let her hopefully prove everybody wrong because that's what I like to see. I like to, you know, see people really pull it show out. So I'm hoping she does that. Um, Nick, we know he can cook. I think he has like a great list of folks for him to tussle with. So I'm excited for that as well.
What about
Mustafa Ali has been really doing great out here. I don't think he's had a match in America yet, though.
who will stop Ali?
Yes,
Yes, he has. He was
he
at
has. Okay, then I missed it. I
GCW.
felt like he was just overseas for a second, so I missed him
He
coming.
he had the one match in overseas, and then he came and he did GCW.
But oh, that is right. That is right. Never
And
mind.
then also on the 13th, he was at, I believe, it's Texas Wrestling Cartel. Um, I just saw a post about that earlier today about what he did on the 13th there in Texas. Um, every show that he's been booked on though has been sold out or sold out before the show happened. So, you
Talk
know,
about it.
shout out to Mustafa Ali. These indie
And
companies,
Ali, we trust.
these indie
2024.
these indie companies out here getting money to pay these big stars. We ain't gonna talk about that here. But yeah,
No,
shout out to all them. Top Dollar showed up at Impact also.
Top Dollar. His little stuff with Joe Hendry. Shout out to Joe Hendry because he's funny. I don't think.
Yeah, that show was hilarious.
Yeah, he that cat's funny. So shout out to Joe Hendry. But yeah, Top Dollar.
Cause I believe in Joe Henry.
Joe Hendry. I don't care. That stuff is funny, man.
So, yeah, Top Dollar showed up there. He also has showed up in GCW.
Yeah.
So we gotta talk about. So you said you behind Ash by Elegance Dana Brooke.
Uh-huh.
So Impact though, if we look at it, they lost Deonna Purrazzo, who she's gonna be on. She's on AEW. She
Yes.
she has another match tonight. When people, we'll talk about that in a second though. But and also they saying that Trinity is gonna be gone. Back to the East.
Yes.
Um, how does the knockout division recover from maybe losing what a lot of people consider the top two knockouts?
Especially in Deanna, because I think Deanna got let go by WWE like right before the pandemic, I believe,
Yeah.
if I'm correct. So she helped really, really carry Impact during the pandemic, and I don't think people talk about that enough.
Who, Deanna?
Yeah.
In 2024, I would like one of the things I tweeted out is I want people to stop saying that people haven't talked about something enough. Um, Only reason I'm saying that, and that's not a jab at you, this is to me too. Because I feel like people are talking about it, but it doesn't get to the right circle. So when we say I don't feel like people talking about it enough, the people who not talking about it are the people who don't watch that and don't even care about it. And no matter what you say, I don't believe they'll tune into it anyway. Um, but
That's a good reasoning.
like
Um,
Deanna,
but
she had like what 2-3 years older in Impact.
yeah, and I thought she did a really great job of really picking up the ball and putting it on her back. Um, so again, like I hope Ash by Elegance does great, but at the same time, I think they need to get another backup and they need to look for somebody else who's really not just like a great technical, but someone who's really and willing and ready to put that division on their back.
And looking at it, I don't know who they can go grab up because it seems like everybody else has already got their plans of where they going, even though nothing's been said.
Yes, but we know where certain folks is going.
Yeah. So earlier I said Deonna Purrazzo, she's on AEW, she's got another match. So it again shows me when people be like, you the booking, you got to wait to see how it turns out. No, you don't, because Deonna just got there, and yes, she's one of the best women technical wrestlers in her. Well, I mean, one of the best technical wrestlers in the world. But she has 3 matches. She was on Dynamite against Almanata. She was on Collision against Red Velvet, and now she's back on Dynamite against Anna Jay. Is she about to run through the division?
It's looking to seem that way. Look like she's going to be quickly running through the division,
I hate to
which I
see
have some concerns.
I do too, because it's like, okay, you come in, you on Tony Storm and everything, and I know they've been waiting to get you because they brought you in. I believe it was last year where Deonna faced, was it Britt Baker last year that she faced? I know she had a match on AEW last year, or maybe it was Thunder Rosa, but she faced somebody,
I think it was Thunder Rosa.
and she had lost that belt. um, And she said, like, when she showed up, as she posted, she was like, I've been waiting to do this and everything. So, she was waiting to get over there in AEW. Now she's over there. It looked like she about to run the division. Something else going on in AEW. I want to talk about the Ring of Honor side, because if you don't watch Ring of Honor on Thursdays, I mean, you missed out. That's where the women be at. I love how many women's matches that they give us for Ring of Honor. but they have no direction at all. Okay. Taya Valkyrie teamed up with the Renegades in a 6-person match. They was on the same team. They won the match. I was like, oh snap. Taya and the Renegades, they got a win going. The very next week, Taya faced Robin Renegade. Like last week.
Which makes no sense.
Then I'm looking this week, tomorrow for Ring of Honor. Taya and Robin are now on the same team, but they also are on teams with Rachel Ellering and Layla Hirsch, who the Renegades also was beefing with because, the whole Maria Kanellis storyline. And I'm just like, what direction are they taking the women over there? Because I don't see the direction, because you got people teaming with each other, then they face each other, then you got them teaming back up. Like, yo, storyline purposes, I'm still holding some beef with you. You know what I'm saying?
The first main issue is that we think that there's a direction. That's the first issue. Damn. And there probably is no direction.
Damn. I mean, without saying too much, I know how they book the matches, so I know it's no direction. But I'm just saying they need some direction, because there's so much you can do over there. Like, they got this TV championship tournament. I don't know how they're gonna do it. They haven't really said how it's gonna go. I guess it's gonna be a tournament. And then it's like, who do I feel gonna win that tournament? I immediately have to go with maybe. I was looking at it, I was like, maybe they push Billy, but then I was like, yo, Taya Valkyrie showed up the same week that they announced this thing. And since they announced that, I don't believe she's lost the match as of yet. Red Velvet showed up over there, said she's going for the championship. So it's like, who all is going to be in contention to go for this championship over there in Ring of Honor? Because, to me, it may be like Taya or maybe Billy. I just don't know if they give it to Billy, with the whole Athena thing going on. Because, that would be an obvious pick, but Big Bill.
Yeah. That's where I low-key feel like it's going, but, who knows?
Taya Valkyrie, she first came in, she got a TBS championship match. Now she's in Ring of Honor. She could likely be the first one, but who knows? I'm upset that they got a TV championship before they got any type of women's tag team championships over there.
Yes.
As many tag team matches that go on, but we'll see what they do with that. What else happened out here you want to talk about, Nicole? Anything?
No, nothing else I can really think of. Pretty much talked about everything I really, really want to talk about.
All right, bet. Who you got winning the Rumble then?
For what?
Who you got winning the Rumble then?
Oh, man, it's still. I feel like, even though I'm so used to us saying like it's too early to call, but now it's a week away, and I don't know, and I'd like that I don't know, but I'm still gonna go with Bayley though.
Bayley for the women?
Yes.
Bayley!
I would love for Bayley to get it. There's something.
Bayley, what's the over under that she hugged somebody?
What if that somebody's in a match?
Does she give somebody a hug after the match?
I don't know. Maybe.
Does Damage Control turn on her?
For the men.
And who?
Kyrie. I think I'm waiting for them. I need to pull a trigger. I need it to happen then.
Go ahead. You was going into the men.
I think it might be. I feel like it'll be Kyrie. To the men, still don't know. I hope it's not Cody. You don't need nobody winning in a row. I hate that.
Something
I
Cody
don't know.
Rhodes.
I'm with CM Punk, even though that's lazy and an answer, but I don't know. Like this year, like this is what I like about this year is like, I don't know. Could go to anybody.
I got Cody and Drew at Mania.
Cody got no business.
Cody
I
versus
don't care as long as neither of them win the Rumble, Cody or Drew.
listen to Cody. You gotta listen to what I'm saying. Cody versus
Uh
Drew at
huh.
WrestleMania this year. CM Punk and Seth. A report came out that if anybody think that The Rock and Roman would happen anywhere besides the Rumble, I mean anywhere besides Mania, then they don't know about making money and this is a business. And I totally understand that because it is a business. Um, and then for the women, I don't know, maybe Bianca, because I mean they might be going for a two-time women's champion, a two-time Rumble winner. And I mean Bianca could be that person that they pick as the person to win twice. But I hope it's not Becky. I mean, we know they're going towards Becky versus Rhea, but I hope it's not Becky.
Yeah.
I don't really want to see Becky versus Rhea, even though this match is like 2-3 years in the making. I don't care for it.
I
Um,
don't mind it, but it's not on my top of things to see. I wouldn't be like horribly upset if it happened at the same time. I'd just be like, okay.
I mean, at this point, I feel like it's obvious. It's obviously going to happen, especially after Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, it's obviously going to happen. And I think the one thing that I'm not necessarily bothered by it because I don't think that Rhea would drop to Becky.
You don't think so?
Nope. I think for her, we talked about this a little bit on Down for the Count. We feel like the way Rhea's story has been going and the way that her arc needs to happen, similar to like Bianca's, she has to get through those horsewomen.
But they never really beat the Horsewoman they first time out.
That
Who
is
did
true, but
Becky?
also at the same time, like they're telling a little bit of a different story
Who did Becky
with
face
Rhea.
last year?
What?
Was Becky on Mania last year?
Yeah, that's when Bianca beat her.
See, that's why I'm thinking that I don't. They don't really treat them like that. If you don't know who them is, they don't really treat them like that. So I don't know if I see Becky losing twice in a row at Mania and Rhea winning twice in a row. Even though Bianca did it, Rhea has had that championship for over a year. She may win
Uh,
at Mania and then, like they do, have her drop it at the next pay per view after.
that's how I feel like it's gonna happen.
Wait, because
Because
Becky,
isn't Money in the Bank right after?
no, Becky's from Ireland and they're going to be in France in May for is it Backlash or something? It's something.
It's Backlash that's in France.
So see, Becky could pick up the title at Backlash in France because I mean, isn't France and Ireland like geography? They kind of close to each other, I believe.
Yeah. That's countries that hate each other though.
But I mean, when they overseas and it's about wrestling, you know what I'm saying? People be cheering for them, for like the fans and the Beckys over there. Um, okay, guys, if you're watching this, so we on YouTube. This cuts off at 7:30. Go to the Patreon. You'll get us uncut and raw. You know what I'm saying? We're not trying to get hit on here, but Patreon/we LUV Wrestling. It's 2 tiers on there. Whichever tier you want to get, you will see this, the rest of this tomorrow. But yeah, you know, when you be cussing on YouTube, you can't cuss too much. But raw and uncensored, go to the Patreon. It will be up tomorrow full in its entirety. Because when I tell you that this shit about to crank up, this stuff about to crank up, it's go crank up. So Patreon/we LUV Wrestling, and we can get on this. Naptown All Pro happened. You know, well, see, I don't really feel comfortable talking about Naptown All Pro because I went looking for the video and they haven't. The last show that they put up was in July, and it was like, damn. The last show that we've seen is from y'all is in July. So how do we even continue to talk about stuff when we're not even up to date with the library of things that's going on? Because people be asking me. I even got interviews that I did with people after certain shows. But then it's like, if I put that interview up, is that interview gonna hit? Because you don't know what they're talking about. Because we talking about the show that they was on. These indie shows, if y'all not putting up y'all matches, like, how are we supposed to care about some of this stuff?
Please.
Because, you know, a big thing that I want to care about is that Pan-African World Dysphoria Championship. But we haven't seen the match where Suge even won the belt.
Only in pieces.
How they put pieces up?
I think I've seen pieces from you.
Oh, I didn't. That was the Suge Jocelyn match. So the Suge versus Trish and Darius match, I wasn't there, so I haven't seen any of that. I just know Suge won that match.
Well, I saw pieces in the match.